Good morning, dear children. Let us begin the class. Today we are going to do the end part of the textbook, that is, we are going to do the word problem of addition. Okay, in the previous classes we have done addition with and without regrouping of 2-digit and 3-digit number. Alright, so with regrouping means there is carryover, and without regrouping means there is no carryover. Okay, so regrouping we have done for 2-digit number, ones and tens, and for without regrouping we have done for 3-digit number, that is ones, tens and hundreds. Alright, then we have learned about the properties of addition. There are 3 properties. The first is the zero property, and the second is after numbers property, and the third is commutative property. The first one, that is the zero property, means when we are adding any number with 0, we are getting the same answer. Okay, so 10 plus 0 equals to 10. Similarly, for after numbers property, that is, if we add the number 1 with any number, we are getting the answer of the number just after the number. So we know what comes after 10, 11, isn't it? But if we add 1 with 10, we are getting 11. Alright? So we are just revising, okay, what we have learned in the last class. The third is the commutative property. In the commutative property, we can say when we are adding 2 numbers, okay, we are getting an answer, isn't it, after doing the addition. So when we are doing 2 numbers, if we change the position also, we are getting the same answer. Alright children, so these are the topics that we have learned in the last class. Today we are going to do some train my brain, word problem and real life situation of word problem, that means of addition. Alright children, so let us start the class. The first question from Train My Brain, page number 46 is given here. What is the sum of 22 and 1? So it is a property of after numbers property, because we have got the number 1 here. So what is the sum of 22 and 1? So we can write 23. Alright, 22 plus 1 equals 23. What is the sum of 90 and 0? So this is a example of zero property. So if we add any number with 0, we are getting the number itself. So the answer is 90. Okay, the third question is given. 17 plus 18 equals to 35 and 18 plus 17 equals to 35. Which property of addition do the numbers 17 and 18 shows? Okay, so now we are getting the same answer. The numbers are exchanged. So what is this property? The property is the commutative. You can write in the Train My Brain only in the book using your pencil. So commutative property. Alright, you can write in the textbook itself. Alright, so the next question is, I'll do one example here. I'll explain one example here. The solution is already given. There are 24 balls in a box and 18 balls in another box. How many balls are there in all? So okay, so there are 2 boxes. Alright, there are 2 boxes. In one box there is 24 balls and the other is 18. So we have to find the total. Alright, so here statement is given. Number of balls in the first box 24. Number of balls in the second box 18. So we have to find the total, that means how many. So if we say how many, that means we have to do addition. Here the place values are made and we have to put the numbers accordingly. So 24 and 18 we have made. So with the answer we got 42. 4 plus 8, 12. 1 carry over, 2, 3, 2 plus 1, 3, plus 1, 4, 42. So there are 42 balls. Okay. Similarly, example 4 also, we have to find the total number of pencils. This is a 3-digit number. Remember children, when you are doing statement like that, always do the statement. When you are doing word problem like that, always do the statement. Okay, the statement is important. Otherwise in exam, if you don't write the statement, your marks will be deducted. Alright. Now there is one question given here, example 5. Some numbers are given here. You have to make a story. That means this is also like a story only. Okay. So what is given here? Balls. What is given here? Pencils. Next is the number is given here. You can make a story of your own. Alright children. Now here in the next page you can see, children, when we are doing the textbook like this way, you can open your textbook and follow. Alright, so page number 47. So here is a story. We have to make the story of your own and we have to put the numbers in there. So there were 32 oranges and 22 apples in a fruit basket. How many fruits were there in all? This is the only answer. You have to make the story of your own. You have to put the numbers and you have to make a question. Alright, the answer is already given in the question. Already given. 32 plus 22 equals to 54. So we have to make a question of our own. So here orange and apples are given. I can take any examples. I can say I have 32. You can write your name and your friends' names also. Okay. So suppose you are writing your own name, that I have 32 marbles and my friend Rajiv has 22 marbles in a box. How many marbles were there in all? Alright, so you can write a question of your own. This is the answer. You can write in your copy the question and you can write from here to here. Alright children. So children, we are going to do the word problem from the drill time. Okay, there are two questions here. The first question I am going to read it out. Farah has 11 balloons and her friend has 29 balloons. How many balloons do they have in all? Okay, so Farah and her friend, they have got 11 and 29 balloons. Okay, so we have to find how many balloons they have in all. So whenever there is a word problem like that, children, you have to write the statement in this. This is like an introduction of what is given in the question. Okay, so Farah has balloons equal to what is given in the question? 11. Friend has balloons, how much? 29. So if you have to find total number, then we have to do what? Addition. So total balloons equal to 11 plus 29. I have made the place value chart and I have put the numbers accordingly. Okay. So 9 plus 1, how much you got? 9 plus 1 we got 10. Alright. So we'll put 0 here and 1 will be carry over. Okay. It will go to the tens place. So 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4. So total balloons equal to 40. Alright. Let us go to the next question. The next question is, Akhil has 120 pens in one box and 121 pens in another box. How many pens did he have in all? So we have to find the total number of pens that Akhil has in one box and another box. So I have written Akhil has pens. Okay, Akhil has pens in one box equal to 120. Alright, what is given here? 120. And in another box he has got 121. So what we have to do? We have to find total pens. Because we have to find the total, then we have to do addition. So it is a 3-digit number. There is no regrouping here. So I have not left any row or column blank. I have put the numbers, then I will add it. Okay, so 0 plus 1, 1, 2 plus 2, 4 and 1 plus 1, 2. So Akhil has pens in both the box 241. Okay children. So this is about the drill time. Now there was one question there about the word problem, that is example 5. I have explained, then also I am explaining again. Okay. Given 32 and 25 equals to 54. Frame a story sum. So I have taken one example here. Whenever the question is given frame a story sum, the numbers will be given here. You have to make a real life situation or a story of your own. Okay, so I have made in this way. So whenever there is a frame a story sum, you have to write in this way. Alright, so I have written Ram has 32 marbles in one box and 22 marbles in another box. Okay, this is the example, this is the story. Now since addition is given here, so what I have to say? how many marbles do he have in all? Okay, so this is the answer, and you have to put what? A question mark at the end, because in a word problem we get a question mark, isn't it? Okay, so this is a word problem, so we have to make a story sum, we have to frame. Alright children, so these are the topics for today. That is, we have done word problem and story sum for the chapter addition.